Hello, everybody. It is time to listen to the rest of the Ethel Cain album. I am so excited to hear the rest. A little daunting because I don't know if I'm ready for a 15-minute long song yet. I'm like, oh my god, but whew, I am ready. Like I'm excited. This is part 2 of my Willoughby Tucker "I'll Always Love You" reaction. I really liked the first one. I've sat on it. I have read a little bit about some more Ethel Cain lore. So, like the first song, Janie, I listened to tracks 1 through 6 already. And I know the song Janie now is about her best friend. The character Ethel Cain's best friend getting a boyfriend, and the way in youth you can feel like your best friend is being taken away from you, or is going to spend a lot of time with this other person, and things are going to change a lot when they get a significant other, which made a lot of sense looking back at the lyrics and stuff. I know that Willoughby Tucker is afraid of weather. She'll say he's afraid of the wind. I think he's afraid of storms and stuff. So that's interesting to know. I don't know. I think that's it. I am at a knock at the door right after Dust Bowl. There are 4 songs to listen to. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm not connected. 1 second. Sorry, people. I'm so sorry. Not connected to my speakers. A knock at the door. Here we go. I will say I love hearing the squeaks of the guitar when people are moving around. It feels so intimate to hear all the little movements and stuff. And also immediately it feeling very like field recordy, because you at the beginning you just hear a lot of the ambience in the background, like it just sounds very almost lo-fi home recorded in that way. When you put that in there, it makes it feel very intimate. I'll also say, when I listen to the first part of this album, I feel like Ethel Cain really was leaning into her... 1 second. Hi. Sorry, my boyfriend just got home, so I had to stop for a second. Let's keep going. Oh, what I was saying is Ethel Cain, in the beginning of this, I feel like was really in her lower register a lot, so I was a little surprised to hear her singing so high in this song. It sounds like a different person. Is it her singing? No, it definitely is. Was so pretty. This sudden fall into muffledness. Like, suddenly just underwater, you know? Or like just the part in the movie where someone's zoning out, they're not paying attention to someone talking. It's like that feeling. You know what I mean? So I don't mean to be so somber when I react to this album, but I mean it's a sad album. It's a somber feeling most of the time and very sad and full of emotion, but full of like dejectedness almost. Just this very heavy feeling. I mean, I've been tearing up again just because the music is so emotionally charged to me. That dreamy haziness. Oh. Ooh, the way at the end that the chord turned so ominous. Wow. What a way to get back into it, by the way. Really starting with a really, really sad feeling one. Satan's in the state pen, and you're here with both your fists, and you're not scared of no knock on the door. Everything I've loved it straight to death, so I'm still scared of that knock on the door. She's scared of losing someone. Maybe the knock on the door could mean she's scared of death. But I feel like she's more like saying she's scared of losing. She's loved it straight to death. She's lost everything she's loved time and time again. So she's afraid of losing this person. And it's so sad. No one should ever see their friend foam up and bite it on the floor. You never need to call my name, though I love it all the same. I know you by your knock on the door. I know you by your footsteps on the floor. Ethel, what are you doing to me? Why? You just want me to be depressed. Like, it's so sad. I know my main words. I realized my other one I couldn't stop saying sad and pretty. Sad and pretty. I kept calling it pretty so much and sad so much. But I mean, what? Are those not like the two big defining factors? Is that it's beautiful music, but it's also so heavy and so emotionally charged. Anyway, Radio Towers is next. See, that transition is really nice. We're back into a dreamscape. I like the air you can hear in the back. It's like a tape recording. It's like you can hear the staticiness of it. Forgive me if I zone out for this one. This is really an ambient piece that you just kind of have to soak in, you know? So I'm going to be closing my eyes and I'm just going to be kind of losing myself in what I'm hearing, okay? And I'll let you know how I feel when it's over. Sorry, my thing was doing some stupid things and I couldn't pause it. Wow. I got so lost in it. And I started to hear the upshift, like someone was like moving a pitch shifter of the whole song, and it was rising in this almost unsettlingly weird movement out of that feeling. And wow, the transition into Tempest. Oh, I don't want to lose the feeling. I want to keep going. Wow. I'm going to listen to it through the. I want to hear the transition again. Little beeps, almost like satellites, and then. And now we're in Tempest. the first thing, she said, can you hear them, the trains? And these songs don't sound exactly the same, but there's a band called 100 Waters, and they have an album called The Moon Rang Like a Bell, and it is one of my favorite albums ever. I love it. But it has a very slow ambient song in the middle of it called Chambers Passing Train, and it made me think of that song. You should really look it up and listen to them. Sorry, I'm in like such an odd headspace listening to this now. I'm like so relaxed and my body is like buzzing though. Like I feel this in a way. It's been a while since I've sat and been so enveloped by sound like this. You can hear the rain coming in the background, and this is called Tempest. I do know that this is the only, Ethel Cain has said this is the only song on the album from Willoughby's perspective. That's one of the other things I read about him being scared of storms and being afraid of weather. Sorry, the line, do you swing from your neck with the hope that someone cares, is... This would have hit so hard when I was depressed as like a 19-year-old. Wow. Once again, a song that does not feel this long. It's been 7 minutes. And I didn't even notice. Sorry, I know that Ethel Cain has actually made some verified genius comments, and I want to read some. I know it's not the song left, but I need to know. This is the part I read. Willoughby's greatest fear is the weather, something Ethel failed to truly understand through her toughened projections of who she thought or needed him to be. This is the only song on the record written from Willoughby's perspective. Ethel leaves Willoughby alone during the storm. Willoughby taunts Ethel with the same sentiments echoed on Family Tree intro. I really need to listen to Preacher's Daughter. Asking if she wears the curse of her lineage so openly in a bid for sympathy or rescue. Oh, this is depressing. When it said someone take me home, I want to go home, it made me think of death, you know? Take me home, like to heaven. And then it says, take me out the dark, I'm gonna regret this forever. It feels suicidal, almost. So I'm reading that the implication is we don't know if he died in the tornado or left the town they grew up in, and she is just out of her life. But it very much feels... It feels like a double line because it sounds like he wants to be taken away from the life he's afraid of and feels like it's so dark and heavy. And then I'm going to regret this forever. Like, it's something you can't take back. But also, Ethel is like saying she's going to regret running away during this time, during the storm, and during his time of need forever, because it was this, the tempest isn't just the storm, it's like the fight, them coming to the apex in their relationship of this soul conflict, you know, and why it can't work. So she's either regretting that her actions ended the relationship, but also it could be that his life ended. Oh wow. Just that cut. And it just leaves us like the storm has passed. I said a lot of the things I wanted to say in the middle of it, which I shouldn't have, but I just had to go looking. Wow, I'm gonna have to listen to Preacher's Daughter. I'm gonna have to know what the hell's going on in this storyline. Oh, heartbreaking, devastating music. Jesus. Here it comes. Waco, Texas. The last track is here. It is 15 minutes long. Let's go. Well, at least I know this one's got words. It's not just like a long ambient track. Not that I would mind, because I get lost in them so easily. Radio towers pass so quick. I was like, oh, we're in Tempest. Holy shit. Like, Waco, Texas. Here we go. Also, Waco, Texas is where that, like, cult was, right? And all that. You know what I'm talking about? What the hell was the cult named? It was a massacre, and they, like, went in to save people, and, like, there was a whole shoot-off and stuff, right? It was a religious compound known as the Branch Davidians. Damn, yeah, so there was, like, a crazy shootout and stuff. I know of it, and I know some of it, but I, like, haven't heard of it in a long time, and I was like, I don't know the details, you know, so I was looking it up. Anyway. I am looking at the lyrics, just to warn you. So if you see me looking down, I'm just reading. I apologize, my neighbor has started mowing, but I'm on the last song and I don't want to stop. I'm in the headspace. And that pissing me off, though. When she held out that "Believe In," for some reason it really reminded me of Amy, the lead singer of Evanescence. I don't know why. Something about her higher register there really made me think of her. I'm so sorry about that. There it is. And then it'll fade into ambience. I really like this piano. Oh, the resolution right there. God damn. That's Willoughby Tucker. I'll always love you. Wow. Damn. Such a sprawling, heavy, set in emotion story and just complex feeling album. I'm going to read about that track really quick. Ethel and Willoughby fall in love, finding themselves blinded to the rest of the world for a while, captivated by each other and thinking that love could keep them safe. But eventually the real world comes knocking and everything goes up in flames. Which makes sense with the Waco, Texas analogy. Oh. As Ethel and Willoughby fall in love, they find themselves blinded to the rest of the world. I just like the parallels of their relationship and the events of the Branch Davidians. Ethel, this is what Hayden has said. Ethel sees him as being this beautiful, enamoring god, and she's deeply in love with him, but in the end, she realizes he's just a broken boy, and they're both too far gone. IDK, it's just a corny little love drama that I'm way too deeply invested in, and I'm drawing lines in the sand, trying to pair it with a 30-year-old cult siege. I don't get out much. That's funny. Yeah, no, I see it. Oh, this, like, doomed love between them. Oh, or she's too idyllic and she's too naive, and he takes on so much burden of the relationship, but also for her because he doesn't want her to hurt, and eventually that's too much for him and he breaks. And oh, and you know, it's a great ending track because it kind of shows the overarching, I mean, the arc of the relationship and, like, what happens and everything. Oh, god damn. Thanks so much for wanting me to listen to this depressing-ass album. Thanks, guys. Just kidding. It was good. Heavy. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm going to be listening to this all the time. I will blare Nettles forever. Like, tracks I liked, I guess I should go through. Nettles. I actually really liked Willoughby's theme, even though it's like an ambient instrumental. Waco, Texas was really good, actually. Really catchy. Despite being that long, like, I didn't know for such a long song, so much of it would be with lyrics and be fully fledged out. I was assuming a lot of it would be ambient. But no. It was just a fucking epic, you know? Like, just huge. Wow. Guys, I have to listen to more Ethel Cain. Tell me what you guys think about it. I am 100% going to, at the very least, read the lore before I go into Preacher's Daughter, because I'd really like to know what's going on. You know? And be able to know more about the story. Because I don't feel like it's absolutely necessary, but I feel like it'll give me a lot of insight into these songs and into what's going on with Ethel Cain's character. It's something I need to be paying attention to. So I'm gonna go, like, do something fun now. So I don't have to sit in this feeling. Because, wow. Wow. That was, whew. That was a lot. I'll say that. She really gets around town in an old Cadillac. I like Fuck Me Ice too. You know what? Fuck it. I'll probably listen to that one again. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what else you want me to do. Tell me. I'm down. Bye, guys.